Look, Naga Baba, Shivgiri, Bike Baba, BK Baba. Look, negative only. Look this Chanmina, this look. This look, this look. Oh, more man, look. 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 Look, negative Baba, look. Look, look, Calcutta. This is Amarnath. This is Manikaran.
हमारे नागा बाबा भी आए नेताजी के लोगों के साथ हमारे हिंदू धर्म की क्या मर्यादा है उनको बताते हुए आ रहे हैं। वीडियो कैमरा ले रहे हैं। हमारे नागा बाबा जी यहाँ विराजमान है हमारे गणपति के सामने। मैं उनको भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। उन्हीं का आशीर्वाद है जो नागा बाबा का जो हमारे मंडप में पधारे हैं कार्यकर्ताओं को भक्तजनों को आशीर्वाद देने को और जो बाबा के दर्शन पा रहे हैं हमारे बालक और बच्चे नौजवान बूढ़े यहाँ पा रहे बहुत खुश नसीब वाले हैं हमारे नौजवान जो नागा बाबा के दर्शन पा रहे हैं। जो भगवान गजानन जी की कृपा हुई जो नागा बाबा यहाँ पधारे हैं। मैं नागा बाबा जी का शीश झुकाता हूँ उनके चरणों में जो हम बच्चों को आशीर्वाद दे। बोल शंकर भगवान की जय। गजानंद महाराज हर हर महादेव।
ये भगवान सच्चे गुरु महाराज
I was born on the 17th of May 1940 at Hyderabad, and until I was 17, 18 I was in business. Then, without my parents' approval, I went to Bombay, and there I was still involved in business. In Bombay my way of thinking changed. Business no longer interested me. In 1960 I became a holy man, a Baba. What do you do after you become a Baba? Fulfillment comes with traveling. If you stay where you are like a lion. By traveling everywhere, you will find fulfillment. By staying in one place, you will instead be like a lion that uses his strength only for himself. If you do everything, if you see the whole of India, your task in life will be well and truly fulfilled, and then you can stop.
holy man no travel.
A holy man doesn't have a current account in the bank, doesn't have traveler's checks, nor land, nor work. His job is merely to meditate. There is a stone. If you trust in it, you will receive gifts. Otherwise, you will receive nothing. I had faith in my motorbike and believed I could ride it a long time. I have the strength of my devotion, and it's thanks to this faith that I have traveled for 164,000 kilometers and not had a single problem. My name's Naga Baba Shivagiri. In some places they call me Nepali Naga Baba. In others they call me Bike Baba and Hero Honda Swami. I even get called Tremendous Baba. All these names are because of the things I do. Sri Sailam is the place where the great master Shankaracharya meditated. He is the master of ascetics. This is the land of ascetics. That's why it is sacred. The great master tells us to sit down calmly and offers us his blessing. What is an ascetic? An ascetic is born into a family, abandons it, and is reborn. He no longer has sexual desires. He starts to practice meditation, and people go to him and ask him for a blessing and pray. This is how we live. This is the life a sadhu leads. We must live in peace, reciting prayers, and we must give joy to everybody. That's our task. If there is a sadhu who lives only by sitting at the market asking for money, he is not a real sadhu, but a false one. He who is true never asks. He who is false always asks. A sadhu has no desires. He eats no tasty foods. If he gets something good to eat, okay. If not, it doesn't matter. If I find nothing to eat, I meditate. We holy men ask nothing of anyone. Our life is not made to ask. Our life is made to give.
Em gọi Oh, kid. आज तो कैलाश में बाज रे डमरू नाच रे बोले बाबा पायल बंदे घुंगरू did one man घुंगरू is name पायल बंदे घुंगरू आज तो कैलाश में नाच रे डमरू बाज रे बोले बाबा पायल बंदे घुंगरू डमरू बांधे कामरू पायल बंदे घुंगरू डमरू बांधे कामरू आज तो कैलाश में बम श्रृंगार तेरा काम बनेगा.
At first I smoked a lot, now much less. I did 100 kilometers and smoked. I smoked a lot. Now I am just a boy of 59. 5 plus 9 makes 14. I am 14 years old. I am a young boy. In my mouth I have no teeth, in my stomach I have no pain. When we smoke the ganja, our minds focus on a point, and during the meditation we unite with God. Our gaze meets God, it is drawn to God. Our mind is drawn and under control, as if attracted by a magnet. Dreams are without form, so we meditate with devotion. We become sadhus, so we may meditate. Seek no one, ask no one, speak to no one. It's a dream within a dream. Today we're here, tomorrow no longer. This is why we recite the name of God. This is what's useful for us. Everything else is useless. The buildings I own and my 100 million rupees in the bank will be useless. We've come with closed hands and we'll go with open hands. Think and you will understand the world. There is no guarantee of life, not even for a second, but instead we have amassed things for 100 years. I bought a motorbike in 1992 and I've traveled 164,000 kilometers. I'd like to travel for 12 years in all, and I will meditate so that everything may go well. Then I'll stop somewhere. I cannot buy a piece of land in southern India because it is very expensive. The great master Shankaracharya too has said that a cycle lasts 12 years. And so I have completed a 12-year cycle of meditation, and I have organized free meals for 12 years. I want to travel 12 years by motorbike, if God grants me it. Otherwise, we will see. Everything that God wishes, I will do. If there is a place for me to stop, I will stop there. If someone gives me a new motorbike, I will accept it. If someone gives me a car, I will travel in that car. I'll drive either car or truck. I'd like to drive all types of vehicles. I set off from Sri Sailam, and I'm gradually making my way to Tirupati. I'm going to visit the temple of Tirupati, which is one of the greatest temples of Hinduism. Many people go there. Vishnu is there. The temple is golden. You have to join a queue and wait 4 or 5 hours to see it. Sometimes when I can, I stop. I park near a village. I look for a place where there is water and wood for cooking. I pitch my little tent. I rest. I cook a little rice and sleep. Sometimes I sleep in a hotel, or in a temple, or in the street, or in the forest, anywhere. Sometimes they tell me to stay in a hotel. Come on in and sleep. But I don't like staying in hotels very much. When people see a Baba, they say, come here, come to me. If you, Baba, come to my house, I will be lucky. When I get to his house, he cooks me a vegetarian meal and lets me sleep comfortably. Someone gives my legs a massage. In the Punjab, there are many like that. I tell them not to bother about the massage.
क्या करे राम मुझे बूढ़ा मिल गया हरी हरी बूढ़ा मिल गया चल भैया चल मेरे भाई तू आगरे से आई
The Kali Yuga, the cosmic era of decadence, has transformed the minds of people into a swing. The mind swings here, then there, incapable of concentrating. God wants three things: the soul, the word, and the eyes. With these three things you can reach God. But the eyes look elsewhere. The mind goes off on its own track, and the mouth says other things. What sort of spirituality is that? This is one of the Master Shankaracharya's holy places. It's a place full of energy. In the temple there's a lingam of Shiva. I come here every year. I come to worship. I find peace. Here there's a mango tree that's 3,500 years old, and it was very strong. The mango tree once had 7 or 8 large branches, and even if there was a cyclone, it didn't break, because faith gave strength, and the wind did not have the power. Now faith has diminished, so when the wind blows, the branches break. What's gone wrong? The old tree was sacred, and was capable of fulfilling every wish. Those with 2 feet are men, those with 4 are animals. Those with 6 are flies, those with 8 are ants, and those with 10 are spiders. Today, man has fallen into the spider's web. Today, in the Kali Yuga, man is too taken up with the illusion of attachment to material things. I've just arrived, and I asked the lady for some tea. She didn't want any money. She offered me 3 teas and a vegetable pakora, and all she asked of me was a blessing. She didn't want any money, and she gave me back these 10 rupees. She said that everything was free for me. So I go everywhere, I sit down for an hour or 2, and I find free food and tea. Truck drivers and petrol pump attendants give me free petrol. I always get so many small presents. I'm a Swami. People give everything to a Swami. When we become a sannyasi, we coat ourselves with ash and vow not to wear clothes, not to lie, and not to perform unjust actions for 12 years. After we have promised to do these 3 things, we can become a sadhu. We cover ourselves with ash because we must meditate for 12 years, and then we sit in a place in front of the holy fire and speak to no one. The duty of a sadhu is to cover himself with ash. Ash has a power that clothes do not. Clothes cover everything, but ash uncovers. Shiva too coats himself with ash, and he is the Lord of 3 worlds. He too sits at the cemetery and spreads ash all over himself. That's why it's our duty to cover ourselves with ash. In 1959, I went to the feast of Kumbh Mela in the town of Haridwar. There was a sadhu called Dhanapati Lakshman Giri Maharaj. All the sadhus told me I could become their disciple. I listened to them and thought about their offers. But Dhanapati Lakshman Giri Maharaj for 12 days didn't say a thing to me. Then one day he asked me if I wanted to become his disciple. I said I did. But he refused, because he said that all his disciples had to be honest and strong. Any disciple of mine, he said, must know how to control his body, mind, and tongue. Only then can he become a sadhu. He told me to develop these 3 faculties, and if I succeeded, then he would decide what to do. I said I would do it if he would have me as his disciple. He told me to travel 3 years and not to expect a single gift, not to eat in anybody's house, not beg. I told him I was ready to face and pass these tests. I spent 3 years living like that. Then I returned to Kumbh Mela. The master asked me what I had done. I said I had neither desired nor asked anything of anyone, and that I'd organized free meals for all. He said that was fine, and on the same day he had me become a Naga Sadhu, a naked ascetic. I became a naked Baba, and a Naga Baba has a mantra. If someone recites it in reverse, they acquire dark and impure qualities. If it is said correctly, you acquire bright and pure quality. The master gave me this mantra and asked me what use I would make of it. I said I would use it following the path of truth. He asked me if I was sure of my choice. I told him I was. After 3 years, my master gave me 2 rupees. With those 2 rupees, I got to Kathmandu, spending 50 cents. I had a rupee and 50 cents left. At Kathmandu, I lit a perpetual lamp, which is still alight. I organized free meals, and I looked after the holy fire for 32 years. The great master Shankaracharya founded 2 groups, one military to defend the state, and the group of Nagas to safeguard the immortal religion. If a temple is falling into ruin, we can save it. Our Naga group is like an army. As an army arrives to save a country, we too act like that. An army has 3 things: a gun, a machine gun, and cannons. We have tongs to mark the rhythm, a stick, and the holy fire. During the Kumbh Mela, the nerves in the penis are severed, and not being able to function, it can hold up 50 kilos. We are Nagas and can work miracles with our penises. We can even lift 50 kilos. So they consider us Naga Babas.
Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque. Sì, 7, 8, 9. Hey, Kumar! Inga ba? Okay. Don't medaga ba? Kila ba? Iti. Six times.
I have done it 6 times. My karma is that of the Naga Baba. I repeated the mantra within myself. While I got ready, I repeated the mantra. That's how I could do it. I can lift 50 kilos. My karma is that of the Naga Baba. This paper is my certificate, a very important document. It is given to us during the Kumbh Mela. I became a Baba in 1960. The priest Shiva Giri, disciple of the Guru Dhanapati Laxman Giri Ji, signature. This is the signature. My photo is attached.
अब
I travel by motorbike because once you could go on foot easily in India, now it's impossible. The roads are very long. Once there was the forest everywhere, you could walk. Now there are so many cities. There's no peace in the cities. They are always asking me to read their palms, telling me they have problems. Instead, with the motorbike, I can stop after 50 or 100 kilometers, and after I've spoken for 2 or 3 minutes, I can set off again. On foot, you meet people every 10 minutes. On the motorbike, you never meet anybody. I always stop far from people and work from afar. The perpetual lamp has infinite power. The first master, Shankaracharya, also lit one. And in all 4 of Shankaracharya's monasteries there is a lamp lit. After having seen that light, I am happier, and that's why I have continued to replenish it with oil. That's what you do too. That's what faith is. And these are the fruits that you receive. The amount of sugar that you use, that's how sweet it will be. Now my motorbike is old and it gets overheated, so I do 30, 40 kilometers, then I stop at a small restaurant. I drink tea, then I set off once more. Stop, have tea, off I go again. A tea, a bit of bread. Sadhu is like water, the water that anyone can touch, any caste, be it priest, warrior, businessman, or untouchable. Anyone can drink water. Water we call pani. A priest drinks water, a soldier drinks water, an untouchable drinks water, a businessman drinks water. Water is for everybody. The master of the world, Shankaracharya, just drank water and ate no rice. I give my blessings without worrying about what caste people belong to. In my opinion, there are only 2 castes. One is man and the other is woman. Only 2. It's the mother that tells the child what caste they belong to and who is their father. Otherwise, the child might never know. And Naga Baba has no caste. He's only a sannyasi. Everyone is the same. Everyone's the same. Religion is all that matters to him. You are not satisfied. You are not happy. You find no peace at home. You find no peace outside. You do not sleep at night. You suffer from a lot of stress. You feel dizzy. Your legs ache, your hands, your back aches. I am not great. It's my karma that's great. My parents have contributed to my birth, but they have no part in my karma. The store of knowledge from my previous life I have received in this, and that of this life I will receive in the next. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, they are 3 moments, and there is a relation between the 3 lives. I can meditate for 4 months after receiving a small gift. God will think of tomorrow for me, because if he has given me teeth, then he will also give me food. If not in the morning, in the evening for sure. Who is the immortal? Menozzi is the immortal one. Who is the immortal one? It is Shiva. Shiva lives in the jungle and sits in the cemeteries and in the snow. And that's what we sannyasi do too. They are Brahmins and they have great power. 1, 2, and 3. These 3 disciples perform the rites with him, but they do not have the same power. They are disciples, and they are still learning. How many years have you been a devotee of the god Ganesh? He's been devoted to Ganesh since he was 14. He's seated here and all the people of the village respect him. How come your son doesn't celebrate rites as you do? Why has he gone to work somewhere else? This man says he hasn't studied English, but Sanskrit, and he started celebrating rites. Today is the Kali Yuga, and everybody studies English, and they become employees. His son is interested in only 25% of the rites. He wants to get a job and become famous among employees, like his father became famous as the village Brahmin. Every year I ride my motorbike 25,000 kilometers and then I have a 3-month rest, as I have always done. I still haven't had a rest this year, but I want one. It'll rain for 2 or 3 months, so I'll have to stop because the roads get waterlogged, and because the cold could make me ill. I could catch cold. The philosopher Vivekananda traveled all over India, but he too ended up in Kanyakumari. I am also going to Kanyakumari, the southernmost point of India. We need to visit this holy place, the meeting point of 3 seas. I still want to travel. In 2 months' time I'll go to Calcutta and then east to Assam, Nagaland, Tripura, Manipur, because I haven't been to these places yet. Then I'll go to Rajasthan because I still have to see it all. I've only been to Jaipur, Jodhpur and Ajmer. There are still so many places to see.